Hello and welcome here. It has been a hot minute since we had an update on our cottage. It has been a lot of one step forward, two steps back through this process. So yeah, it feels like we're never gonna get it done. I wish we were doing this update and I was just saying like, actually, haha, surprise, it's all done. It's not. So we ended up having to replace all the electrical. We had to replumb the entire house. We had to reframe in the bathroom and the floor below the bathroom. We had to reframe in a wall over here. We've had to do everything but rebuild the house, essentially. So let me show you what we've been up to. So we currently have a hot mess because we've gathered a bunch of supplies because we're actually making progress. But you'll just have to excuse that for now because I'm actually here tonight to clean up and remove some screws from some drywall. So, or not drywall, studs. So progress is being made. So let me walk you through. In our living room, not much has changed. We have moved where the electrical box or the electrical panel is. Electrical is probably about 2 or 3 days away from finished. My dad has been absolutely grinding on it. It has not taken him hardly any time at all. He's been killing it. So, which it has made it easier since we do have to redo the whole thing. So you'll notice that we've lost more drywall. We went into all this thinking we weren't going to have to redo any drywall, but here we are. We got a nice little blue flame heater to keep us toasty now that we're into the cooler months and we don't have our pellet stove hooked up yet. The TV stand is still going strong. And you'll notice that we have bathroom walls. Oh, I'm so excited about this update. It felt like for so long that we weren't making any progress. Nothing was happening. We didn't have any walls in the house. Like, it just felt like we were taking away, but nothing was getting done. And so when the floor went back in the bathroom and this wall went back up, oh, it felt so good. It felt so freaking good. So let's walk in here and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so all of the supply plumbing has been ran. My husband has worked very hard at that. The drain plumbing in the bathroom is all done. We have this window. I think we had that update. We removed this window. Once again, think we had that update. And this bathtub is installed. So very, very exciting stuff. So we have our vent fan. We have the electrical ran in here. Obviously, we don't have light switches yet, but yeah, we're making progress in here. So you come out here. Once again, we're in the living room. And like I said, we're just going to have to excuse the mess. But look at it. We have a whole freaking wall. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's a wall. So this is framed for a pocket door, which we actually picked up the door a couple days ago. So we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready to do it all. All right. I'm going to have to get this light so you can actually see what's going on. All right. I'm carrying the light with me because it's nighttime. I have to come when the children are sleeping and my husband's off work. All right, so like I said, door is framed for a pocket door, which is really exciting. We have the electrical ran in here. There's still a little bit of electrical happening in the closet. We're keeping that light switch or outlet. I think that one might be going, and then that one is definitely going. We're gonna raise it up because we have the plumbing and stuff for the heat pump and the well pump there, because this is going to be the pantry, and so that stuff's going to be tucked away. We framed out this door a little bit more so it would fit a standard size bifold doors in it. And then we have a window in our kitchen. I don't think we had that update before, so that's really exciting. There's electrical ran over there. We don't have the lights done yet, but those are among the last things we need done. But we have the outlets and the light switches and the supply plumbing. My husband will have to finish the drain plumbing under the house. And then we have this whole closet built out. This is where our washer and dryer are gonna go. So that is plumbed. We need the drain plumbing for that. And then I think there needs to be like a special, oh goodness, a special outlet for that. So, but we have a light above there. I specifically opted for one of the clicky lights, like the pull down ones that every grandma house has, because I wanted the grandma house vibes. So there is that. Everything is all framed in, and I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited. Breakfast nook is breakfast nookin'. We have to remove all of the old electrical. They didn't go around and remove it all from the jump because they wanted to be able to like tie onto it and pull through new electrical if they needed to. But I don't believe so far they've had to do that. So everything was kind of just left as a precaution, and all 4 million of those light switches will get to leave because goodness gracious, can we talk about excessive? I had mentioned it before, but seriously, the electrical was just, it was such a fire hazard. They've not ripped off a single panel of drywall and been like, oh, this electrical looks great. It's all been scary. It's all been horrific. So we have some light switches there. A light switch is going there for the breakfast nook. That's one thing they don't tell you about when you're remodeling a house is just, you have to make so many decisions. Like you have to decide where everything is going. It's not just the cute stuff. You have to decide where all the freaking outlets are going, all the light switches are going, everything. You have to decide everything. And some of it you just don't care, but you still have to decide. So we've been working on all of that. I don't think much is new here. We're going to get some light switches next to that since it will be our main door eventually. And we're going to get some lights centered on this hall. I don't think there's really much more to update you on. They're struggling to get the electricity, the power, the wires down to that box because this room was an addition. So they have to bring it through there's still like a roof in there. So they have to bring it through the roof. It's a whole thing. So they're working on that. My dad built me some really nice shelves. If you remember back, those used to be just plywood, and he took some of the salvaged wood from this cottage and made me some really nice shelves. So I'm really excited to put some books and stuff there, especially because my books are currently taking over his house. And then we've not done anything in here. We'll do finish work. But that is going to be our pocket door, that full light door, which is really exciting. We have reached the point where we are going to have to decide on stain colors because we're going to have to put in the pocket door soon, and it has to be stained on all sides before it goes in. So super exciting stuff. We are making tons of progress. I'm hoping to get all of the screws removed from the studs tonight. And that way, when the electrical's done, the plumbing is done, we can just go straight into drywall. So what the plan is moving forward, we are hoping to have the plumbing and electrical done not this weekend, but the following weekend. And after that, we're really, really, really hoping to be able to start drywalling. So once drywall goes on, it just feels like everything starts coming together. Obviously, the floor, the tile, we're tiling the shower, like all of that's going to take time, but it really feels like you start seeing progress and it starts kind of speeding up emotionally, I guess, even if it doesn't literally, if it isn't faster. The goal right now is to have us in by Christmas. Fingers crossed that that's going to happen. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a pessimist. I try to be a realist with the situation because gosh, it would be such a letdown. So we'll see. But yeah, outside of that, that is the update. As you'll see, I have not been doing weekly updates because there just hasn't been much to update on, really. I mean, obviously there's stuff happening, but week by week, it doesn't feel like much, but when you jump a month and a half, it feels like something's been done. So I won't be seeing you next week, and this will likely be the last update before drywall because I actually have, like, there really won't be much else to show for it. Like, I'm not climbing under the house to show you the plumbing. So, yeah, I guess I will see you guys once drywall's in. So, all right, looking forward to it.